Well, I pulled out a Pittsburgh rolling down that east.
Hey y'all, welcome back to our channel. I'm the Cowboy Trucker, and it's the beautiful white Sable, and the dog's locked up into the cab. Today we got a little issue with the marker light. Some moisture got inside the marker light, headlight assembly. And Kenworth's got the type has a little plastic piece sits in with the light bulb in it, and it twists it and it locks in and touches metal connectors. Well, all that got corroded, so I got to clean all that up. And I'm gonna, the dealer will tell you have to replace the whole entire assembly. But I'm gonna show you a trick to get it working good enough to go down the road again where you're not DOT violation without replacing the whole entire assembly. So let's go get her done.
Goodbye. I could have a lot of women, but I'm not like a silver guy. I could find one to hold me tight, but I could never make believe it's alright. 6 days on the road and I'm gonna make it home tonight. ICC is a checking on down the line. Well, I'm a little overweight and my logbook's are way behind. But nothing bothers me tonight. I can dodge all the scales all right. 6 days on the road and I'm gonna make it home tonight. Well, my rig's a little old, but that don't mean she's slow. There's a flame from her stack and that smoke's a blowing black as coal. My hometown's a coming in sight.
Yeah, and you see those wires that I pulled out there? Those are the connections that go from the left and right side that the metal piece touches create current. And that's what it looks like when they got it all corroded from all the moisture and dirt. So we're going to fix both of those issues. We're going to cover up the hole and rewire this, show you the trick to get this here working again. We got to get a shrink wrap for wires and a cheap, you find a little cheap wire kit you can find in any truck stop. See you then. And we're relocating inside the truck because outside's getting too windy and too cold. So we can do this part in here where it's warm. So first thing we gotta do is repair this and modify this to where we can split the wire connector over these prongs, because we're gonna take wire cutters, cut the bottom side here and bend it forward on both sides. And then that we'll be able to slide on a electrical fitting this way and still put the wires and everything back down the hole and turn it. And then this will be illuminated. So we're going to remove this bulb. The first thing we can do is deal with all this corrosion and replace this bulb, because even that's got dirty and corroded. So we're going to replace this bulb too, because once we get this all cleaned up, we don't want to put this back in there just for it to start corroding again. But if you see in here, this wire connector goes from bottom up to the top, goes around this loop down into the bottom here and connects to that. So you can clean most of it with this electrical brush. Then the rest of it you're gonna have to clean up with like a toothbrush, something you can get down in there, something small, and you start get the corrosion off best as you can. Then you're gonna want to get some dielectric grease and put it in here, and it'll stop any further corrosion from moisture. There's still a little bit more corrosion down here on this side, so we just gotta be gentle and get the bristles down in there the best you can. And as you can see, I got it cleaned up pretty good. Most of the corrosion's out. I got some more inside here, but we'll clean that up when we get this bent forward. So we take a nice pair of dikes, get as low as you can on it, and just cut it on both sides. And then I'll allow you to bend it forward. Now at this point, we broke off the clips on the sides. The reason why we broke the clips off the sides is because they get in the way of the wire. The wire can't be no wider than the clips were. So we got to solder as close as we can directly here, going straight down beside the lamp. And that little bulb doesn't get so hot to where it's going to burn the insulation on the wires. And we use the same gauge of wire that is down there for the headlights. And if you want to use little short pieces, you don't want to extend them too much. So we're going to use our solder and our little torch gun here. So we got this little torch gun at the truck stop. It's for mechanical purposes, and it works good for soldering work, for quick work. Don't really got a work table, so I'm gonna do this best as I can. And what we're just gonna do is try to melt this and drop the solder down on here first on both sides. But we really need a work table. All right, now what we're gonna do is heat up the solder until it forms a ball, and when it gets heavy enough, it's gonna drop directly on this metal contact. And that's gonna be the hard part. Get this to hook directly to this contact. All right, we got her to take on the first side. A little ball down inside that contact there. Now we got to flip her over and do the other side. Okay, now we got our solder points on both sides, and we got the plastic a little hot, but that's not going to be avoidable, and it's not really going to affect how this thing operates. So we'll get the solder points on both sides. We'll put this clip back on. That's what we're using to hold it in the direction that we need it. And then as we're going to do, we got a little bit of the wire exposed here. So we're going to hold it up to like this and reheat that solder up. And you just hold the wire, once the solder liquefies, you just hold the wire there. And then we got that side.
I'm taking little white pills and my eyes are open wide. I just passed a Jimmy and a white. I've been a passing everything in sight. 6 days on the road and I'm gonna make it home tonight. But it seems like a month since I kissed my baby goodbye. I could have a lot of women, but I'm not like some other guys. I could find one to hold me tight, but I could never make believe it's alright. 6 days on the road and I'm gonna make it home tonight.
And this is what the final product looks like. Now we can just quick disconnect this in, and this will slide right in the hole, twist and lock in. So these keys are not to make these so wide where they don't fit in. So if it is a little bit wider, you could take your Leatherman or whatnot and just press it in a little bit, like so. Just don't put too much pressure, or that right there will happen. But you can tell that's on there really good, and all I gotta do is reheat that up and resolder that here in here like this, and then we'll be good to go. Now we got a new light rigged. These two wires in here, don't matter what polarity, how you hook them up, but they got those metal pieces on them that are corroded, and I'm going to cut those off and expose some wires so I can put it in the quick connects here, and then I'll get back with you when we got that together. Now, as you can see, we finally got it all soldered up and hooked up with butt connectors, and all we got to do is shove these wires down in that hole and put her back down in that hole and twist it together. All right, with a little bit of hillbilly engineering, this marker light now works again. So you went through the journey with us on how to make that work, and it's really tight working down here in the headlight assembly because they don't have a whole lot of long wire there. But just be careful, take your time, and get it done right. Even a hillbilly can make their truck work again. Now, this repair is temporary. It's only meant to get us down the road until we can earn enough revenue to be able to replace the whole entire assembly. So we're going to be replacing both assemblies. God bless. Y'all have a great day.